Zombies is a very touchy subject because we really don't know how zombies react. For me, it was important that the zombies were moving the same way, more aggressive and more dangerous. Especially when we had 300-400 people acting as zombies, it was very important that all these zombies kind of acted the same way. We hired this choreographer who came with the idea of how to teach how these zombies would move.
Jeremy, who's the producer, he said to us at the outset, he says, well, the undead are very difficult to do, you know. And it's true, they are very, very difficult to do, to make them scary and to make them real. The logistical challenge is how do you now make everybody uniform in their undeadness?
They were specifically looking for a modern dance choreographer because they did want to get away from anything that had to do with static zombies or B-film zombies.
It's the ideal background because you're actually dealing with the synthesis of body motion and marrying it up to a story.
They want to get some kind of a reality on, okay, how would we do this? So that's when Derek and I pulled together a group of dancers and actors, and we did our initial research module. Basically, we took care of the entire world of the undead. We went right away back to the script. We took a really good look at what the writer was trying to go for. Actually, Derek did an incredible script analysis, which he formulated into a document that he called the Undead Bible.
It's a completely technical document. We had to go through the entire script. Every instance of the undead in there had to be sort of accounted for. It's not that they're undead, it's that there's a virus that makes them undead.
The T virus in Resident Evil, how does it get into the body, right? Sends a kill team up the spine into the pineal gland, which then bursts and kills the person if they haven't already died from being bitten to death.
After you've got that down, you go, okay, well, now you've got all of these theoretical things that the undead do. Now you've got the challenge of actually translating that into something that not only you can do, but you have to train 1,000 people. You have to train 1,000 people to do it the same. Welcome to Undead Boot Camp! A little monster lab.
We have a little monster lab, yes. And we rearranged their universe.
We had boot camps for 4 days for the principal performers who would go undead. All of the featured.
Basically, we go right into the physical work. First thing I would do is, okay, inhale, exhale, relax, man, let your body go. And then we go immediately right into the work of the undeadness in the eyes, the not there-ness, because that is the key to the undead. What I want you to do is just to start relax all the musculature in your face. Okay, it's like dead flesh, let it rot out. And then you want to try to get a super soft focus with the eyes. Just even relax the eyelids, all the muscles that you usually hold up when you're animated and living, just let them drop down, you know. There's nothing going on, basically. It's like cutting the line. The actual being is gone, and because the being is gone, there is no mind either.
So after we would get the focus going in the eyes, we would immediately start to work on forward mobility. We had 3 instructions.
No hunchback.
Oh yes, no hunchbacks,
straight arms,
no straight arms, and no club feet.
No club feet, no dragging your feet.
Those are the first things. They go like this, or they go like this, or they drag one foot. We developed this thing called liquid zombie and Zen zombie, which is a way for the Resident Evil breed of zombie to move and interact with the living. The Zen aspect is the undead always move towards the living target, and they're relentless. They're always moving towards you. You can push them this way. They take the motion, but the next available thing comes forward. It's almost like they love you. They just want to be with you all the time.
They had this whole thing called liquid zombie, which was about just completely up being liquid, you know, just having no real muscularity, just, you know, everything's just dead, and the only thing keeping you up is your skeleton. You're just very floppy and very, you know, you're getting pushed and you're just kind of leaning and coming back.
They would go sort of slowly in and start this feeding frenzy, but it really needed to be more like this.
First I was like, excuse me? I mean, it was just, you know, a ridiculous thing to kind of suggest, but then being in there for the few hours we were in there and then going through it and learning and seeing what they were teaching us, it really helped. And even when I shot the scene, Peyton as an undead man, it was a tremendous help. More than what I thought it would be.
If we didn't go that deep with it, we never would have been able to go as far as we did on camera. The guys that we trained in boot camp really brought these characteristics to the set with them. Didn't matter what you threw at them.
We want each actor, each performer to be able to work and think with it and create their own individual undead. We also had a number of children on the set who were wonderful as well. We coached them at the Undead boot camp.
They don't really seem that terrifying, but then when we were actually doing the scene and these little kids were so great, they just got really into it.
It's a city full of citizens and becomes a city full of undead. Each of those undead have their own specific style of moving.
It's really, really unnerving because there you are, this humanoid form appears. They're literally trying to suffocate you. Some of them are really, really horrifying.
As ugly as their ass is, it ought to scare the shit out of you.
I see you, mother.
It's great though, man. Watching makeup make these people up to make them look like they really zombies. They look real, man.
When this stuff is put on your face, you come to life in a certain way. Every kind of skin texture that you could imagine. And this would happen with the background players as well as the featured guys. And the featured guys got contact lenses as well, so that was extra cool.
It's very disturbing. It's very, you walk where all the trailers are and you walk into makeup and all of a sudden there's this guy. It's very scary.
When I first came to the movie, the first time I seen the zombie, I was like, hi. Okay, I'm gonna spit my fit out.
People who I think are heroes are the undead in this movie. All the different zombies that are just standing around, freezing their butts off in full undead makeup with the wind blowing. Some of them women in their nightgown. There's not enough assistants to bring everybody their jacket every single time they say cut. Besides the fact that we don't have enough porta potties for every single zombie to go to the bathroom after their hot cup of coffee.
Just an overall enthusiasm is definitely necessary because the going did get tough. There was technical issues that seemed unsolvable, and there was sleepless nights.
It was a huge job. Sometimes it was hard. Sometimes it was thrilling. It's also very exciting, when you're working with a crew of well over 100 people, when everything comes together.
Husbands killing wives, children killing parents.
Because in the end, that's what you're doing, man. You're working together to come out with this really scary product.
We felt after we were done this project, we felt like we could do just about anything.